Hi everyone, today I'd like to talk about one of the wonderful features of the Unified product range, Second Sight. So Second Sight is a RFID reader writer. I'll demonstrate that. So I've presently paired the RFID reader writer. So I'm going to scan the King of Diamonds. I'm going to scan the Nine of Hearts. And so as I'm scanning these cards, you'll see that they'll come through onto the display. I do one last card, so I've taken the 8 of clubs, and there we go. Now I want to show you how we can configure up these RFID tags. So if I now go into settings and I go down to configure devices to Second Sight, my first option is to pair. But as you can see, I've already paired the Unify application with Second Sight. We're on version 7 of the firmware, and it's currently 97% charged. Now if I go into, say, write an RFID tag. So I'm going to create a new RFID tag called Tom Cruise. Now what the really interesting section here is that I'm calling this tag Tom Cruise. When you scan the RFID tag, the thumper looks for a file called tomcruise.wav. If it finds that file, then it will play that audio. We've had something like 1,200 audio recordings professionally recorded. So this is the majority of all the famous actors, actresses, famous locations, all the playing cards, casinos, all the denomination of bills. That's all in a American and a Australian accent, but very easy for you to customize it yourself. But the key takeout from this is you can program up, say, a photograph of famous actors, and you have a high likelihood that that will be already pre-recorded for you on the Unify Thumper. The numerical value in the numerical suit, they're not relevant when we're programming a tag to be, say, Tom Cruise, an actor. They would be relevant if we were going to program up this tag to, say, be the 4 of spades or something. Now, the Cesaril cup integration. In this case, we're programming it to be number 1, and that would mean that there's a file called 1.bitmap on the Cesaril cup device. Now, that potentially could be a bitmap to print out, say, a movie ticket to Mission Impossible in the situation of Tom Cruise, or if this is Tom Hanks, it could be Forrest Gump instead. It could also build up a data string, so it could be a lotto prediction as another example. So there's a whole myriad of things there. I won't go into the full explanation of the Cesaril integration here, but if you are interested, please have a look at Cesaril Magic's website. They've got a terrific product with cup, and there's a whole lot of features that you could do with that. We can also have a custom vibrate sequence. Now that's difficult to have a custom vibrate sequence for things like actors and famous locations, unless you can memorize what those vibration sequence means, hence the reason why we have Bluetooth audio recordings. If, however, there's a playing card, you can program up your custom vibrate sequence, say in chased order to indicate the suit, and then in a Roman numeral sequence to indicate the value. A cool thing about the RFID integration is the direct integration into Inject. So if I type in www.tomcruise, so now what happens is when I scan this RFID tag, Unify will push tomcruise.com out to the spectator's phone through Inject. Now, of course, we need to define our own custom graphic. So I've already recorded one of Tom Cruise previously. I'll shrink that to be the appropriate size. And great, so we're all done. Now I'm going to click on Save. The light's turned on. And now I've programmed up a RFID tag. So I've actually converted a playing card now to be Tom Cruise. So if I now go back into second sight and I'll clear down that list. If I read, I see I've now got Tom Cruise. I'll read the 5 of clubs now. Read, say, the 7 of hearts. And then I'll read another tag, another custom tag. That's Lachlan, my youngest boy. And then I'll scan another tag, Lachlan again. And that's Ethan. And now I'll scan back to Tom Cruise. Now obviously all that imagery also comes up. If I go into my status screen, I can see who's been scanned and when. Also comes up on my Apple Watch display, and can also be used to render, say, a pre-vision video. So that's a very quick explanation on the feature sets of Second Sight. Thank you very much.